discussing Kendrick Lamar earlier with this grand performance, and French Montana was on the radio earlier this week, and he basically said how the industry is trying to push the type of music that Kendrick Lamar makes, which is more, I guess, conscious, upbeat music, and they're trying to push that to the forefront, and they're trying to push out the street music that he is more orientated in, as well as other artists as well. Yeah. And so basically, I think where he's coming from, me personally, I think he sounds bitter. I think he sounds bitter because the music that he makes is very street orientated, and he feels as though there's not going to be any room for him to make any more money if his type of music is pushed to the side. But what do you think about those statements?
Like I could see, like, to be honest, like there was a time like the lyrics kind of disappeared out of music.
Yeah.
It was just all, straight up hooks and tempos. And,
Yeah.
So like Kendrick kind of bringing back that whole conscious stuff, and they want to push that forward.
Yeah.
Like I don't see anything wrong with it. I just see like like it was like that before, and it's kind of like a cycle. It comes and goes.
Exactly.
So I'm with it. It's whatever. People need to pay attention to what they're listening to anyway.
Exactly.
And if you think about it on the flip side, record industries record labels have been pushing that same type of violent, destructive hip-hop content for the longest time in the mainstream. So, like you said, it's a cycle, so why not give the conscious guys a chance to make their music mainstream if that's the case? Because it shines a brighter light on hip-hop first and foremost. And secondly, with the way music is accessible nowadays, music is basically on demand, so you can listen to whatever type of music you want whenever you want. You don't have to depend on waiting to tune into the radio or having to wait till 106 in Park comes on or whatever the case may be. You can listen to it at your own leisurely time. Plus, the way I see it, I feel like street music has been getting pushed to the side slightly ever since Drake blew up. Because when he blew up, he was affiliated with some street rappers, but at the same time, his content specifically wasn't street. So he was kind of like the beginning of that for this particular decade, I would say. Yeah. And then it's been making the transition ever since. But even then, trap music is still primarily the dominant sound within hip hop.
Yeah, of course, you hear that in the club, radio, you hear it everywhere anyway. So
yeah.
You can't miss trap.
You can't.
And at the end of the day, French, he's never been commercially viable in the first place. So I don't see why he's complaining, because normally you're either going to hear his music on the internet, in the dance clubs, or probably even in the strip clubs as well, because that's how music is getting passed down nowadays, apparently.
French shouldn't even be worried, to be honest.
He shouldn't. He's fine.
He has a solid fan base. His sound gets played in strip clubs.
Yeah.
And strip clubs aren't closing anytime soon.
Exactly.
So, like, you hear it in the club. They hear it everywhere. So,
yes.
Say, let the conscious lyrics come through.
Exactly. And, like, if there comes a day where heterosexual, hypersexual men become afraid of vagina and breasts, then I don't see why the man should be worrying. He just sounds bitter from my standpoint, but
he just wants the extra money.
Yeah, he's bitter right now. Like, he has no reason to be bitter. Like, you were dating a Kardashian at one point, man. Like, your money should be gold right now.
Life is set after that, right?
Exactly. Or then again, maybe not. Let's ask Kanye and Lamar Odom. I'm just saying. But anyways, let's keep these moving, shall we?